If you're trading options and you've sold a put on an ETF or a stock that you like, and the strike price is out of the money still, and it looks like you're going to basically collect the full premium without getting assigned, but you'd like to extend that option and collect even more premium, that is where a trader might choose to roll a put. Now you can also roll options, whether they be calls or puts, but today specifically I have an example of a trade that I'm in myself, so why not make a quick video on rolling options and what this really means for traders who are looking to sell puts or calls to collect premium. So I'll show you my example right here, right now. So I have sold a put recently on the ETF SMH. Now, this is the semiconductor ETF, and what we're doing here is we're looking at companies that are things like NVIDIA and AMD and Qualcomm. They make semiconductors, and I believe that longer term, these companies will do very well, as the future likely will have more technology than ever in it. So I really like the semiconductors ETF, and recently it's sold off a pretty good bit in terms of peak to trough. You can see we have seen about a 17% drawback or drawdown from the peak on SMH, the ETF that tracks semiconductors. So I'm looking at this and I have sold a put at 195. In fact, I'll pull up my options platform here. So you can see here is my SMH 195 strike price, which expires the 26th of April. Now, context, you can see if we zoom in over here, today is the 24th of April. So there is just about one full trading day left before I am basically going to no longer have this put, and it is going to expire worthless, meaning as the put seller, I collect the full premium. By the way, if this video is so far a little bit too confusing, I'll go ahead and leave a link at the top right hand of the screen where you can understand my options trading strategy, where I am essentially looking to sell cash secured puts and covered calls, aka the wheel strategy, on assets that I fundamentally like and wouldn't mind holding for the longer term. Now back to selling puts and rolling them for even more premium. This is a great option for you if you have something like I do, where I would like to actually extend the expiration date and collect even more premium and extend out this date in exchange for that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You can see right now it is about 89% profitable of the max possible premium. I sold this option for $1.27 in terms of premium. These puts, I've sold 5 contracts, and let's just say that I just want to roll this out another month and collect even more premium. How would I go about doing that? So I'm using WeBull, which I'll leave a link for down below in the description if you'd like to trade with WeBull. It is a wonderful platform, very beginner friendly, as personally I've only been trading options for about a year and a half. I've been trading for many years, 8, 9 years, but options I've really jumped into because of the approachableness due to WeBull. It's super easy to use. All I have to do here is I right click and I say create a rolling order. And now you can see here is some details about my current position. If we zoom in here on this screen here, this box. So you can see there is my current position, which expires, as I mentioned, April 26th. And I'd like to extend that put that I've sold. So in order to do this, what we're going to do is we're basically going to, with this rolling order presented by WeBull, we are simply going to buy back the option that I already have for a debit, and then we are going to open up a new option with a new expiration date. Now, this defaulted to the 3rd of May, but I told you I'd like to go ahead and extend this out 1 month. So 1 month today would be the 24th of May. And so for 30 days out, I'll go ahead and extend this option. So what I'm doing here, again, is I am selling or buying to close the existing sell put that I have open, right? So currently I already have, as we indicated over here, a put that I've sold. I'm going to buy back that leg or that position at where it currently is being offered. Now, what you can see here is that I'm at the same time going to be opening up a new sell put with the same number of contracts, and I can go ahead and set my limit order. Now, what I love about WeBull is you can see here's the bid ask right down here, very easy. What I like to do is, even though SMH is relatively liquid, I like to go ahead and basically go with the median price. So 313, I can hit this refresh button. Now it's at 315, so I can go 3.15, and this is really nice. So what we can do here is a cool little nifty trick is that the strike price is 195. I like to go ahead and whip out the calculator, so I'll show you this here. So I'm going to collect $3.15 for this exchange. Now, of course, that takes into consideration the buyback of the options that or the put that I've sold, as well as the new option. So I am collecting a premium here of $15.75. Now, what I can do is I can say $3.15, and I can divide that $3.15, that's the premium, divide that by the strike price of $195. And so what you can see here is that I am going to collect on a compounded annual return of that number times 100, right? So because this is 30 days, so 1.61% for that month. Now, if I were to do that every single month, my annual return would be approximately 19.38% if I were to sell a monthly put with a similar delta every single month. I'm really good with this, and if I get assigned, I'm also fine with that as well. I would like to own some SMH in my portfolio, and it's currently trading around, if it were to hit this strike price, around 19 to 20% off of its all-time highs, which I would be comfortable building a position from there. I've accepted everything. That's why I'm selling puts, right? And these are cash secured puts. These are not, there's no buying a put to offset or anything like that. It's not a put credit spread or anything like that. It is essentially, I am looking to get filled on this. If I get filled, great. All right. And look at that. I got even more premium here. So what I can go ahead and do is I can punch in my limit order here. And the closest it will let me do is $3.20. So again, that's even better compounded annually. So let's go ahead and place this order. And so there is the summation of this. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot so I can share this with members inside of the Discord. By the way, if you'd like to join us in the Discord, I share all of my options trades as well as my other trades inside of the Discord. If you'd like to join us there, there will be a link down below in the description for that. So let's go ahead and submit this. So I've sold this, and we will go ahead and go over to our orders. You can see the order is placed, and if it gets filled, it gets filled. Great. I've rolled the order, and now I'm looking good. So I've rolled this successfully, and we should be good to go from there. So that is how you can actually roll a trade that you already are in. Again, I would like to get filled on this, so it will likely expire on Friday out of the money unless we get a huge drop in the market. But regardless, now I've rolled it out 30 days, and in return for extending the duration that I'm going to be willing to essentially buy these shares at the agreed upon strike price, I collected more premium, because again, when an option has more time left to the expiration date, it is usually more valuable. And so I've again expanded out my time horizon, and in return collected a very nice premium. So again, we are going to see if we can get filled on this. Let's pull up, we can modify this and see. Again, the current bid or the current mid price is 318. So if it does slightly tick higher in premium, we will go ahead and be able to get into this position. I'd like to see it fill on camera, but if it doesn't, all good. Anyways, you guys get the point. That is the basics of rolling an option. You can of course do this on calls or covered calls as well to extend a position that is going against you, or in this case, like what I'm doing, a trade that's gone well for me, but I'd like to go ahead and collect even more premium and continue to be willing to buy the shares. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, hit that thumbs up button. Remember, you can check out WeBull down below in the description, and have a great day. If you're looking to improve as a trader, we've got some cool free resources here that I wanted to share as we close today's video. Down below in the description, there is a link to join our Discord channel or our Telegram channel. And we also have our website, a1trading.com, where traders can get access to free course material to help you improve as a trader. Remember, we are also live Monday through Friday on this channel around 9:30 a.m. US Eastern, broadcasting most live news events and that sort of thing. So hope to see you there. And also, we do have a couple videos here showing up on the screen. If either of these seems like it might be helpful to you, then make sure to click here or here, and we'll see you there.